Hey, everybody. Last week, I shared I've been on a social media diet. I was occasionally checking out what you all were up to, but I certainly wasn't taking any time to figure out what I was up to or how to post it or make it all happen. I was taking time away to focus on my subconscious patterns. See, for decades, I've worked on having a growth mindset, identifying and reframing limiting beliefs. It's been my whole work that I've been supporting myself and others to consciously create life, conscious being the operative word in that sentence. And frankly, between therapy and coaching and coach training and all the different programs I've participated in, I've done a tremendous amount of conscious work over the years. And in any given moment, I can tell you from an intellectual perspective how to shift or change something. And I was feeling a little thwarted about how come then sometimes I didn't do what I knew to do. Do you ever have that where you know better and yet you're not doing something? So I was supporting a friend at an event and I heard something that changed the trajectory of my journey. And that's this: 80% of the time, your behavior, your reactions, even what you see is possible, it's driven by your subconscious. And in that moment, I devoted myself to going to work on my subconscious mind, immersing myself in, transforming it. Have you ever found yourself at a crossroads and you've asked yourself questions like, how can I become the best version of myself? How can I have more fulfilling and successful relationships? How can I break up patterns like procrastination that I know don't turn out like I want, but I don't seem to be able to do anything different despite my best intentions? How can I support my clients or do my work in the highest capacity possible? These questions were at the crossroads where I found myself. And I went to work exploring all of the above. And one of the most effective ways that I discovered to expedite the process was in the act of retreating. To retreat is to step away from the familiar. It's an opportunity to withdraw from the daily habits and routines and explore what is and what isn't working. You step out of the distraction of the familiar, making it easier to get clear on what you want to create moving forward. This process amplifies transformation. And it's been so effective for me that I knew I had to share with others the power of a retreat. And so now that my social media diet is officially over, I'm ready to share more of what I've been up to over the last several months and offer many of the gifts that resulted from my hard work to you so that you can experience retreat and transformation. I am, drumroll please, officially announcing Evolution Retreats, which are specific to helping you become the absolute best version of yourself. Create the life you want to live, create loving, fulfilling, and successful relationships, create abundance in your business, career, life, and love that you desire and deserve. The Evolution Retreat, and again, evolution, because we're always evolving, the one that's dedicated to relationships, because all of our relationships need to keep evolving, is happening this February 2020, in beautiful Costa Rica. I've put together an amazing experience of transformation for a small group at a private beachfront property with a personal chef, read amazing and nourishing delicious food. And we'll spend time exploring the hows and whats and whys of relationships and how to support you to get all the connection that you want, how to continue to grow your relationships so that they continue to serve you and fill you up, and that you continue to be of service and healthy as time marches on. Because again, no relationship, just like we as humans don't stay the same, relationships don't stay the same. And some of our relationships, I think of my relationship as a parent, the evolution that has required of me as I've watched these beings go from being this big and not being able to talk to being, grown-ups with opinions and thoughts and feelings and and opinions. Did I mention opinions? Anyway, so we want to get into a conversation about relationships and how to have the best ones possible and keep evolving with them. If this sounds like something you might like to experience with me, send me a direct message and let me know, and we'll set up some time to chat. Feels good to be back and seeing all of you and connecting with all of you, and I look forward to hearing from you and sharing more about what I'm up to. And if any of this resonates, or if you have any questions, please drop it in the comments below. Talk soon.